Okay, just got long here at DO. It's had a nice move up, and it flagged here in the top 30% of its range from the morning for the move up. So I like the fact that it get a nice move up, and there were not enough sellers to bring it back down. So I think once the rest of the sellers get exhausted, we're going to break out higher to a new high. So I'm in 200 shares at 65.55, and I got around 10 cents so far. So we'll see what we get out of this. Okay, it's been around, 10 minutes? Yeah, no, maybe 15 or 20 minutes. Anyway, we got a nice move up, got around 40 cents in the trade. We did make a new high like I thought we were. I think I'm going to go ahead and take some profits here, right before the whole number. Let's see here. If we look on the daily chart, there is some resistance here. So a lot of days here we haven't been able to get above this, so we've had a nice move up, and I'm going to just go ahead and take profits here. Could break out, but I'd rather just, like I said, get out in case we just turn down. So I'm going to see if I can put an order here right below the bid. Alright, 97. Alright, we're above 66 now. You can see why I don't make as much money as I should, because things often just keep running after I get out. So I'm still letting it hold longer. You can see up here my blotter, I'm down for the day. I totally screwed up a trade on RIM again 2 days in a row. So I'll go over that in a minute here. Let's see if I can get... I don't know, what will you guys do, huh? You probably still hold. Going up pretty nice. You got 60 cents in the trade. Sell into strength, though. That's what they say. So, see if it has any more strength. Oh, this is nice. That was a good sign when you see a stock have a nice move up and hold the highs here. It means, as I said before, no sellers are coming in, or if there are, there's enough buyers who are supporting it up, and eventually it's going to break out. So it can often have a very nice explosive move. DO, by the way, is an oil stock. Drilling, so is affected with the BP and the rig. Rig happens to be up 10% today as well. So I went ahead and took a look at DO, and DO had moved only 3%, and it was flagging. So I thought I might as well get in, because I think it might have a sympathy play follow along with this sector. So see on the right side of my screen, market is edging up a little bit. Pretty choppy action today. This was one of the better stocks that I could find that was flagging on the highs. So you can see here, steadily moving up, 77 cents in the trade, 80. And I was going to sell at 66. Wow. Lots to learn still. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get out here. Alright, so that's DO. Long at 65.55 and out at 66.32 for a $154 gain. So real quickly here, if I haven't already been redundant enough, that stock had moved up very nicely. Not to mention, as you can see here, the market came off. I can actually link these up. So wherever you see the crosshair on the left side, you'll see it on the right side with the market. So you can see here, where the market came off on the right side, DO did not. So they're showing relative strength, and continues to do so as it makes new highs at 66.45. But so I like the fact that it showed relative strength, and then it consolidated on the highs as the market consolidated on the lows. So as soon as the market turned, this thing turned as well. So that was a nice trade that I would normally take. And I'll show you rig, the other one in the sector. You can see was going very high as well. So I figured I'd just pull up DO, saw that, had a nice little setup and wasn't up nearly as much percentage-wise, so I thought we might get a nice play there. So, see the daily, see if we get through here. See what else we get today, but I'll pull up this RIM trade. You can see totally massacred this one. I ended up losing $68 instead of making 200, 300, trying to buy based on this 53 level, and I go ahead and get in early, like I often do, and bought 53 20s, 300 shares, and they came down and broke 53. So I was already down $70, and I was like, oh, well, if it broke 53, I'm going to get out. Because I got such a late fill, and I was already down so much. But had I waited till it got to 53, I would have got filled, and just because it went down 3 cents, I wouldn't have got out right away. I would have been down a small amount of money, so I would have had more risk tolerance, and it would allow me to get a dollar move up. And so I messed that one up and ended up losing $68. So you can see how easily things can go awry if you don't stick to your plan and wait for your prices, which, as you can see on some of my videos, I get in early or late, and it never works. So you can see DO kept going, 66.73, so 40 cents past where I covered or sold my longs. So just wanted to show that. So, not a big deal if you get out and leave money on the table, but it is nice to get used to trying to hold on to something that is feeling strong. So just wanted to point that out, that this thing kept going for the reason that we thought. It consolidated on the highs, broke out very nicely. Once the sellers were absorbed, all that's left was buyers, so that caused the price to go up. Okay, I just got short CMI here. This is the same trade I was trading yesterday. See here, I tried to short here, and then I got out because I got in early. I didn't like my fill, but we've had the same similar trade here, come from 79.40 all the way up to 80.60. And I got filled 300 shares at 80.51, so that's a price I feel comfortable with. Stops will be not too high, maybe I'll give it 10-15 cents. So we'll see if we get a push down here. Okay, stopped out there for a 11 cent, 12 cent loss. Got in, said because I was going to maybe have some resistance here at 80.50 again. Got filled 80.51 and get out at 80.63. So stuck to my stop. So to pat myself on the back for doing that every time. Okay, just looking back at the CMI chart, I can see maybe 81 might have been a better level than the level I was using. Just now, but I'd use the level just now because yesterday the trade worked. But considering today, different action, different day, it might have been better to use the level up here, 81. So I might even go ahead and try to trade that. We'll see how it goes when I get there. Just got short BUCY. Had a nice run up here, 62.40 up to the 62.50 level, which has been some resistance here and here. So see what we can get out of it. If it goes up a little higher, I'll add another 100 shares just to add to my position, because I'm still pretty confident it's going to come down even if it goes up a little bit first. But just wanted to get 200 to get in case it was going to pop back down. Okay, it's been around 45 minutes. Stock really hasn't done much. Got around 16-17 cents in the trade. I'm going to look to go ahead and cover here. It's very light volume today in the market, and especially in the stock. So you can see here up on the right side of my screen, the one that's in blue, it's doing only 28% of its average volume, so it's making the stock act slowly, I think. So see if I can get filled here. It's been, like I said, it's been around 45 minutes. I did get involved in lunchtime. It's been chopping around here, not doing much. But the thinness doesn't really make me feel that good about the stock, because I like volume to kind of help me go in whatever direction I was planning on. But if there's low volume, it's really hard often to get a lot of sellers to push it down for me or whatnot. So go ahead and cover here at 28. My order in blue got filled for 200. And see if they'll give me the last 100. Pause the video here for a second. Alright, got filled. So that was BUCY, short 63.53 and covered at 63.30 for a $65 gain. So pretty slow day today. Like I said, up here is doing 28% of its volume, so not too intriguing.